Archbishop Hoban Volleyball head coach Jim Maloof and assistant coach Haley Bell following the Knights' 17th consecutive victory of the season against another tough opponent, the Berlin Highland Hawks, who came in 15-1 on the season. Coach, that was a team that had a ton of height, and I asked your players too about going up against Ava Troyer and what it was like going up against such height. What was the game plan from the coaching perspective and the X's and O's perspective going up against that height, battling against that height, and how do you think the girls did?
They did a good job. We were trying to start out with a double block, and I'm not going to tell you all the secrets, but but you probably saw it. We started out with a double block and said, you know what, she does a great job swinging, so we brought in a triple block. And basically at that point, she kept trying to swing, and she wasn't able to get around it, so that completely changed the complexion.
What was Bailey Prince's, Samora Keith's effect in this matchup tonight and at the net too and battling against her?
Well, the other thing they did was not only from a blocking standpoint, but in transition, we had them running fast and had them running hard to try and draw her every time. Because we wanted to keep her in the middle, we don't want to get down to the sides, you know what I mean, to create that double block. So they did a great job running fast, and when they had those single block opportunities, single block them, they're putting the ball away.
Not every senior night is all about one player too. Sometimes you get them spread out. Not everyone's like that. So for Sophia Day having this night dedicated to her being the lone senior for this team, I'm sure emotions were running high. Talk to me about the effect that Sophia has on this team and just the senior night celebration for what she's done for this team over the last few years.
Well, since I'm doing all the talking, I'm going to talk for a little bit, and I'm going to hand it over to Haley. But, I mean, Sophia's a special player. You see it. When she comes out on the court, you know what I mean? She just brings that energy, that enthusiasm. She has a high IQ. She's very competitive. And with that high IQ, she's just making a lot of great choices, and she's a playmaker.
Yes, and she's also such a good leader and example to the other girls, lead by example and a vocal leader, and she represents Hoban Volleyball so well.
17-0 now for you guys on the season. That's your last home matchup on the season too. You got a road stint before tournament time. Talk about some of the challenges upcoming for the Knights too, as you guys are going to head on the road and try to finish out this regular season.
Well, we set it up that way on purpose. I mean, we wanted to finish on the road, and the reason being is, what are you doing in the tournament? You're on the road anyway. So, I mean, we might as well do it now. And same thing, are we scheduling anybody either? It's the same as we have had all season. So it's going to be tough opponents on the road. The only thing I didn't do that I wish I would have done was schedule back-to-back on the road.
Yes, and we have a target on our back because we're undefeated, so a lot of people are going to want to beat us and take a win from us, so that's going to be hard to stop.
Everyone's giving the Knights their best, and they're taking it and knocking them down to the tune of a 17-0 record this season. Their next matchup, they're heading the road to go up against the Marlington Dukes.